Kia ora, welcome to day 2 of our reading of Pirate Polly, written by Jill Eggleton. And today we're going to reread the story, so please read along with me. And at certain times we're going to stop and we're going to focus on some of the special words in the story so that we can get to really understand what those words mean and attach meaning to them and see whether we can spell those words. But also it's just great to be able to expand what we call our vocabulary, the words that we have at our fingertips to be able to write really great stories. So here we go. Pirate Polly. Would you like to read with me? Pirate Polly was a pirate. She didn't worry about anything at all. She sailed over the sea and she sang. Pretty cool pirate. I'm sailing over the sea, to see what I can see. Sailing over the sea, nothing worries me. And this word worries, okay? Oh, there's a lot of people worrying right now about COVID-19. So it means to have real concerns, be upset by it, to think that you can't control something, so we worry about things. When really, often we're in a really, really good place and we don't have to be upset or sad or worry at all. And especially for us, Jesus has got this all under control. This is God's planet. He's looking after us. And we have fantastic parents looking after us too. Reading along with me. A fierce shark came snapping at her ship. Pirate Polly didn't worry. She didn't scuttle or scurry. She drummed on her drum with a rat-a-tat-tee. There's quite a lot of key words here. The first one is fierce. Hopefully you can see that. Fierce, meaning to be really, really outraged, really, really angry, and very dangerous at the same time. So this shark is a fierce shark. Look at those teeth. Wow. But does Pirate Polly worry? No. What does she do? On her drum, she rat-a-tat-tees, which is just the sound of the noise that she makes. Cool. But I want to also point out these words, scuttle or scurry. What do they mean? Scuttle or scurry? Well, scuttle is kind of like a description of how something moves. So if you've ever seen a beetle or maybe an ant or a creature like that, and you've got it in a dish or something like that, it will scuttle around because it's really frightened and it wants to get back to its nature. So that's scuttling. Or it scurries. Maybe a mouse might scurry across the floor. Who was it that had mice at their house the other day? Was that Frank or was it Gabriel? The mouse was probably scurrying across the deck. Hope you've caught it by now. Okay, so it's good words to use. Scuttle or scurry. And because she drummed on her drum with a rat-a-tat-tee, and the shark just vanished in the sea. Key word here is vanished, meaning the shark literally disappeared, went away as quickly as it came. It vanished. Pirate Polly sailed over the sea and she sang, I'm sailing over the sea, to see what I can see. Sailing over the sea, nothing worries Me, me, me. A giant squid came creeping over her ship. Pirate Polly didn't worry. She didn't scamper or scurry. She drummed on her drum with a rat-a-tat-tee. Keywords here are creep, creeping. It's the sort of words which you used when somebody is coming up behind you and surprising you, or your cat creeps through the lounge wanting to be unnoticed. In this same way, the octopus's arms and tentacles crept up to the boat. And this time she didn't scamper. I can imagine a little puppy would scamper across the kitchen floor. And the squid just vanished in the sea. Hey, Pirate Polly. Pirate Polly sailed over the sea, and she sang, I'm sailing over the sea, to see what I can see. Sailing over the sea, nothing worries me. Uh-oh. Pirate Polly saw Pirate Pat. His ship had a humongous hole. Pirate Pat was sighing and crying. Poor me, I'm going to drown in the sea. Keywords here are humongous. And humongous means something that is very, very, very big. It's not just huge, it's humongous. It's even bigger than huge. And of course, here is the humongous hole in Pirate Pat's boat, which will surely sink the boat. And he's sighing and crying. Sighing with a silent G in it. Sighing. Oh dear, he's so worried. It's a good word to use when, rather than saying sad or something like this, really describing what he's doing. Great. But Pirate Polly shouted, Don't worry! She plugged that hole with a giant cork, and she sang, Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tee, no crying and sighing on the sea. Keyword here is plugged. We put a plug in our bath, don't we, to stop the water running away. Well, Pirate Polly has done almost the opposite. She's put a big plug in the side of the ship so that the water doesn't get into the boat. So she has plugged the hole. And we can say sometimes that we've plugged the gap. We've filled something up. We have plugged the hole. And Pirate Polly sailed off in the sunset, singing, I'm sailing over the sea, to see what I can see. Sailing over the sea, nothing worries me. Well, we'll be having another look at Pirate Polly tomorrow and picking out some more important things from the story and from the writing. But today, here is a writing challenge for you. In every good story, there is always a problem and a solution. Now, in this story, there are actually 3 problems, and there's usually a solution which Pirate Polly has, which is actually the same for all 3 problems. The first problem is the fierce shark. The second problem is the creeping octopus. And the third problem, of course, is the hole in Pirate Pat's boat. So there is a problem and there is a solution. And the key is that something to do with Pirate Polly's drum, isn't it? So that's the solution. So what I like to do is see whether you could draw a picture on one side of the piece of paper of the problem, and on the second half of the paper draw a picture of Pirate Polly's solution. See how you go on that. See whether you can post that to me and or show it to me next time we meet up. Bye for now.